Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends. How have you guys been? I've not been doing so great lately. I've been trying different decks, I've been trying all sorts of stuff, and the deck that goes in gives me like 3 or 4 wins today. Tomorrow it turns out to be a complete disaster. I'm not sure what exactly is happening, it's just probably my damn luck. But we've got something interesting today. I don't know if you guys found out, but let's keep it short. Somebody on Twitter posted that Sparky Pants announced that they will be introducing like weekly or at least every 2 weeks gauntlets. And at first I didn't believe that because there were no official claims. I mean, there was nothing on Sparky Pants old Bethesda's Twitter pages, but turns out I logged into the game and guess what we have on the right side of the screen? You guessed it, another gauntlet, Pauper Gauntlet. And the Pauper Gauntlet, for those of you who don't know what Pauper Gauntlet is, it used to be also during the Direwolf client. Put your creative deck building skills to the test against other players in the Pauper Gauntlet, where players are limited to common cards only. Hello, Danezu. Sorry, mate, I'm recording. I won't be able to answer. I will answer you shortly once I stop the recording. Okay, so it's coming soon. It's coming soon in 2 days. And for more info, the description is pretty funny. You'll have to do without those powerful legendaries, since deck in this gauntlet can only be made from common cards. Aside from that, there are no other restrictions in deck building. Players can enter this event up to 3 times. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's the rule as the previous gauntlet. You'll be rewarded based on the number of wins you were able to attain. Okay, well, I know that the wins based on the event entry, I mean, per entry, are pretty good and are decent, but the rewards handed out at the end of the event based on all your entire runs is pretty messed up. And we've got Leno. You guys remember Leno? He's the awesome guy that has been providing us with decks now and then, every now and then. And he managed to score rank 19 in top 100 at the event end. And guess what he got? Like some crappy reward. The reward for the entry were more satisfying than the rewards for the entire event. So probably, hopefully, they added more incentive and more rewarding stuff, because otherwise you'd be satisfied with just 1 run, having 3 runs. I don't know, maybe just for fame and glory to be in the top 100, but otherwise, I don't know. And if you guys remember, the Rumble Gauntlet in the old client used to cost 6 event tickets, 6 arena tickets, or 1,000 gold per entry. Although this time it costed, like last time, it costed only 3 tickets for entry. So I'm curious to see, because we can't see here, we can't see the enter event, it's blocked, we can't see any cost to enter. I want to see how many tickets the event will take for one participation. Because previously in the old client, the smaller events, the Rumble Gauntlet was one of the biggest events. The smaller events, the smaller gauntlets, used to cost just 1 arena ticket, just like an arena entry. So hopefully we'll see that again, making gauntlets available to the general public without spending too much money, because I don't know, but maybe microtransactions and greed will imprison us all. Okay, so moving alongside that, we are going to take a look at something that Bujinnovation shared with us, and he's a real gentleman. And this deck is quite interesting, and it's a Midgro Mage. Midgro is actually aggro combined with mid-range. Why? Because you can play aggro if you get the cards and race everything, and or you can play mid-range and try to defend. If you're playing against an aggro deck that probably wants to race him, and it will probably win if you try to race him back. But there's one thing that this deck can do and others cannot. It's the count of prophecies. You've got 24 prophecies out of 50 cards. and that's a lot, and that helps you turn games in your favor. That helps you a lot to overthrow your opponent's board. So let's take a look at the cards themselves. We've got Crown Quartermaster, Midnight Trespasser, Cleric of Kind, Lurking Crocodile, Shrieking Harpy, Temple Conjurer, Wardcrafter, Daggerful Mage, Discerning Thief, Eastmarch Crusader, Golden Initiate, Cloudrest, Illusionist, Lightning Bolt, Royal Sage, Iron Piercing Javelin, Alpha Conjurer, Fate Weaver, Mighty Conjuring Arcano. So those are the cards, and the interesting cards are the Midnight Trespasser, which basically can turn into a 3/3 for just one cost. That's pretty much insane, and it's an excellent card. We've got the Temple Conjurer on the only two cards, two pieces. It can be used as a tempo resource to drop it early on, or if you have like 5 Magicka to spare, be my guest. Will also help with the Alpha Conjurer, of course. As card drawing mechanisms, we've got the Discerning Thief, which is excellent in keeping consistency in the deck. Why? Because you can discard stuff that you are unable to use immediately, or will probably have no impact later on. Like if you're at turn 6, just dropping, I don't know, Crown Quartermaster seems like there. So you can throw that away, or actually drop Crown Quartermaster and throw the Steel Dagger away and draw a card. Actually, it's in reverse. You first draw a card and then you discard a card. So it's up to you to decide what to keep, and it's excellent because you can draw your important cards to maintain the tempo and the damage output on your opponent. Pushing later on for lethal, of course. The Daggerful Mage, well, with the Tome of Alteration, also a good card drawing mechanism combined with the Eastmarch Crusader, and because this is a Midgro deck and tends to go face a lot, there's an interesting card that was added, and I like it very much in this configuration. We've got 2 copies of Royal Sage, and the Royal Sage is excellent because you've got a lot of creatures that can survive or can trade favorably, or you can actually keep them on the board altogether. And having a good initial board like turn 5 and dropping Royal Sage, everything gets a keyword. So it's pretty much insane what you can do with this. Of course, there's also the toxic combo of when your opponent will pop a rune and then Fate Weaver comes down and triggers another Fate Weaver and another Fate Weaver. So you get to fill a board with stuff. There's no Divine Fervor. I don't think there's a place for it. So yeah, this is the deck. This is how it's supposed to work. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've actually managed to win against Make More Love, which he was in top 100. He was number 74 or so. He was playing some aggro Imperial deck. So I managed to get him with this one, and hopefully tonight we'll be able to get out of rank 1 if we're lucky. So fingers crossed. Okay, on with it. Fighting against Warrior. And we got a decent start. We're gonna drop Crown Quartermaster, and that will probably be followed by the Lurking Crocodile.
I slay the unworthy.
Or maybe not.
Don't underestimate.
I will drop Shrieking Harpy. Try to contain the... how should I call them?
Slay the unworthy.
Nasty rallying shenanigans. Problem is, there's more of them.
I'm ready for you.
Let's drop the Lurking Crocodile. We'll use this Crocodile to trade into that Advelothi Assassin, second one.
Should have been more worthy.
Mighty Ally. Interesting. So it's a red dominant warrior, but with two Adolescent Assassin drops, and the Mighty Ally still procs. That's weird. Well, can't bother us anymore because it's dead. We killed it. I didn't want the board to develop. It could have gotten out of hand, so right now a cultist dropped. I can't use my javelin in case Sword of Revenge decides to pop up next turn in the field lane.
Don't underestimate me.
Hold the line.
Let's see if we can get that cultist with this East March Crusader, because we are going to give it some HP. Cleric of Kind is also a great card, and also a prophecy. Oh man.
I only need one.
Long sharpshooter. Targeting the Smash Crusader and not the Cleric of Kind.
The unworthy.
Yeah, because the Crusader would have survived. I could apply Ward to it, but I won't do it.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm gonna drop the Discerning Thief and
They will meet their maker.
Dagger for Mage. That'll be an excellent trade, whatever comes up on the board.
Should have been more.
Even with the Advelocity Assassin. Another Dagger for Mage. Looks like we're drawing on the cheap side of our deck. Another Mighty Ally. Well, we've got that covered with a Javelin. And we have the damage to end everything in that lane. Goodbye. Okay, and here's one more, and some damage, and let's apply some wards to our Daggerful Mage. Rewarding Daggerful Mage is actually rewarding, so rewarding with rewarding. They're basically, they go hand in hand. Guess that my opponent does not know that I have Ward and I have a Tome of Alteration. Let's get rid of that. And let's deal 4 damage. There's no rune break here, so we're safe. Safe. We're playing against Warrior. Actually, yeah, there's a Mortal Gatekeeper that might pose some problems, but it's not the case. Lyris Titanborn, haven't seen this card in a while. Oh, there's Mortal Gatekeeper as well. But a little too late, I'm afraid. We've got the damage to end the game right here, right now. There's 8 damage here and 4 damage in hand. But I'll just play unsafe and still 8 damage and still bolt to face. Okay, cool. We are doing it. Avanti, avanti. There's no time to waste. We need to get out of rank 1 as soon as possible. We've spent enough time here. Enough is enough. I think I'll throw the bolt away. It's a prophecy that can be used in different circumstances, and we get Javelin. Looks like luck has run out. So we're starting with 2 Shrieking Harpies and a Cleric of Kind. At least we have the ring. And I'm going to take back my words. Thank you for giving me 2 Shrieking Harpies. RNGesus Engine.
I smell fresh meat.
Ah, this is excellent. This is just Awful. It's awful from my opponent's perspective. But I'm going also to be suffering the next few turns. Actually not. I can lay down... I can use Javelin. And then I can use Alpha Conjurer. And then Alpha Conjurer again. In the meantime, I'll still be doing damage. A lot. Just chipping away with that... to attack creature, the Clerk of Kine in the field lane. Goodbye. So there's actually something more here. Tall Extortionist. Let's Exalt. What happens is I'll be able to use the Flame Atronach to trade into that Extortionist, and then use the Fallen Flame Atronach as consumption for my Alpha Conjurer to spawn a Storm Atronach. That's 7/5 ward. This is getting better and better. I mean, Syl just dropped in the Shadow Lane. And with 6 Magicka, I can summon a Storm Atronach. And that's 7 damage as well. So, looks like the lane property does not activate. Because there's no creature with higher attack in that lane. We have the same attack amount. Meaning, my opponent is now stuck. And that guard, that Alpha Conjurer, is an excellent wall against what Syl tries to do here.
By Arce's beard, stay back.
Okay, silence. An Alpha Conjurer got
I am ready.
one nasty hit in the bum.
He'll never take me down. Never.
And here comes the prophecies that I was talking about. Just one, but it's good enough. And we've got Incarno, but can't play Incarno right now. But I think we do have lethal.
This one is in no mood for you.
For the warrior white.
And the game is not over yet. My opponent was, by the looks of the cards, was playing probably something prophecy-like as well, but as an archer. Opponent concedes. That's excellent. That's a second win. We're moving on. Closing the gap rapidly. Fighting against an Imperial this time. Let's see if my opponent is aggro or control. Oh, that's good lord. What a hand. Still, what a hand. There's so many low-cost stuff, and I end up... Yeah, this is my luck. Get used to it. Cha-ching!
I do not fear.
Probably would have been better to have the Daggerfall Mage do that instead, but
They will meet their maker.
went into the shadow. Sneaky, sneaky. And we can play the Trespasser, consume the Crown Quartermaster, and gets 3/3. It's basically a good creature for 1 cost to trade favorably with that. Oh man, that's big. luckily for us, we have Javelin.
Sheol take you.
Javelin that, trade into this. And now we need some big folks. Like Alpha Conjurer or Javelin. Javelin on the Daggerfall Mage.
No time for fools.
Interesting. I'll use the
The light of the three.
Temple Conjurer's ability to summon a Flame Matron up. Now I'm pretty okay. Or maybe not okay. Curse. That's acceptable. So we got a lot of damage output right now. Oh, we need to channel it somehow.
May we serve you with every word. You are not worthy.
Well, let's get out the Smash Crusader. And we got the Lightning Bolt, which can be used to apply damage right to the face. But interested to see what my opponent will play. Cliviathon. Cliviathon. That's actually a good thing, having that Lightning Bolt. I'm guessing that curse will be played on... No. Interesting. Yeah, so that bolt will indeed be useful. Royal Sage. Praise be thy keyword. Oh, we got charge. Oh, that's just nasty. Come on. We can do it.
You fight like a child.
Excellent. Opponent is down to 8 HP, and we've got enough damage on the board to force my opponent to concede. And I think we're close. If maybe I think we just passed into Legends. Let's check out the scoreboard. And oh yeah, one off from entering to Legends. Come on, baby, you can do it. And this is a decisive match right now. Fighting against Thrashman, and Thrashman, I believe, isn't actually a good player. I've seen him in top 100 a few times. Looks like he's stuck in rank 1 just like me.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
So Trespasser can act like a temple card, 1 cost, just like a Crown Quartermaster. Good thing we spawned it. We've got 2 damage, just 3 up for the takings, and we're continuing. Daggerfall Mage should prove an excellent trading body for whatever my opponent will drop right now.
Speak, citizen.
Golden Initiate.
Gall and pox.
I have no time.
Yeah, that's not something that I want to leave aside. I'm gonna Lightning Bolt it. Now I have to be careful and play my hand correctly. I only have 1 more ring charge. Devour. Bummer.
I have no time for fools.
Okay, so let's drop Smash Crusader.
No matter what.
And that's it. Next turn we can benefit from Temple Conjurer.
Speak, citizen.
Wow, another Golden Initiate.
Nice try. I have no time for fools. All power flies on the light.
So we got
of the three.
7 damage
Ita or
for 2 costs. Yeah. Oh man, that Apex Wolf could hijack the entire operation here.
You are not worthy. I have no time for
See if we can protect it.
we fight for the glory of Lost Almeries.
Ooh, Lightning Bolt. That's great. Opponent is down to 10 HP. And he's up to 14 HP. What the hell?
I have no time for fools.
Let's see here. Got the pipeline. Okay, and let's apply ward to our most damaging creature. Currently being the lurking crocodile. Oh, that's just bad. So we can't get rid of that Dark Seducer, but we can deal a lot more damage. Oh, that's just a very good top deck here. I can push the limits of the system. Let's drop Crown Quartermaster.
Your blood will spill.
And my opponent is down to just 2 HP. Now, can we do it? If we do, we're getting out of rank 1. Dawnbreaker. Oh, that's just gonna hurt a lot. Because there's no guards in the shadow lane, and we've got so much damage potential there. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Do your worst.
Oh yeah.
Important things on my mind.
Oh yeah. We managed to do it out of rank 1. Finally. Bloody finally. We did it. We're out of rank 1. That was some crazy race. Nice. So it looks like we'll be having more fun from now on. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Special thanks to the only channel member we have so far, Tom Rauhi. See you later, guys. Cheers.